Hey guys! So today we're going to be talking about a quote that I really liked on Facebook. I'll read the quote. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll is easy. True Christianity, that's rebellion. So today, I guess we're just going to talk about the quote, what our thoughts are on it. And like I said, this is our opinion. So
yeah, don't be getting, you might get offended or, defensive, but, this is our opinion, so if you don't agree with it, then,
it's okay that you guys don't agree with it. We're just telling you guys what we think. So, yeah. And like I said, we're just gonna talk about it, just our thoughts. So, what does it mean to you, I guess? Just general, just very general. What does it mean to you? And obviously, by the quote that I just read, we are Christians, so kind of why we're talking about it.
Yeah. Basically, what that means to me, it's so easy, to just go have sex, go drink with your friends, do what they're doing or whatever. But then when we're called to be, a Christian, when we decide to become a Christian, you have to withhold from that. Like, you can't be tempted to do those things, it's easy to give into peer pressure, but we have to have the strength enough, enough strength to not get into that stuff.
Most of the people nowadays, if they're gonna have a party, especially at our age, I'm 23, she's turning 20 this year. When our friends have parties or whatever, there's usually gonna be alcohol there. And for me, I have decided not to drink. And even with alcohol, even within Christian people, there's some debate about if you should drink, if you should not. But for me, I just I chose not to drink. I don't want to drink. And because of that, even your friends at times, they really don't invite you to things because they know
if you're a while of them inviting you, and you keep saying no, then they'll stop inviting you because they know you're not going to be drinking or doing the stuff that they're doing.
And at times it does kind of suck, because obviously you want to go hang out with your friends, but then why are you gonna go if they're just gonna be drinking?
At first it's hard, but then if it's you don't have to isolate yourself. You don't have to be like the different one. There's other people just like you, that have the same beliefs as you. Hang out with them too. It doesn't mean don't ever talk to those other friends again. It just means that you can have fun with your other friends too. I always saw the way, for example, alcohol, it made people act and stuff, and sometimes it made them do dumb choices and act really dumb. And they say, they drink just to let loose and stuff. I don't need alcohol or drugs or anything to have fun or to let loose. So, I just don't see the need of it in my life.
And then it's so common. It's normal. You know what I mean? For teenagers, you're 14, 15, 16 and you're drinking, doing drugs, getting high. It's normal nowadays, It's just I don't know, at the same time I feel like it's kind of sad that that's what we've come to.
Yeah, it's becoming normal.
Or sex. Seriously. I don't But I don't know. I just feel like it's so normal nowadays that we're the weird ones now, you know what I mean? You would think that high schoolers, how you're supposed to be 21 years old to drink, but no one does that anymore. Now you're the weird one if you don't drink. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. You'd be like, if you're not doing what they're doing, you're looked down oh, she thinks they're better than us, or that person thinks, they're way cooler. They don't have to be doing this stuff. It's I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we'll be made fun of, or we'll be excluded from things. I remember reading in the Bible where Jesus said, you're going to be made fun of, because of my name, but, at the end of the road, at the end of the goal, Jesus, God will be, receiving you saying, well done, my son or my daughter, because you've made it to the end or whatever. And so, I don't know. Jesus never said it was going to be easy, but he did say it was going to be worth it. I guess going against the norm is what a rebel is, that's my definition of being a rebel, when you go against what everyone else is doing. And so us as Christians, I guess we are rebels. Rebels for Christ.
Yeah. No, I'm lucky enough to have friends that, you know, they're pretty much like me. We don't go out and party and be crazy. We have fun even if we don't drink and get high. Like
we get crazy.
We're just crazy. We don't need that stuff.
I mean, I just want to say to other, you know, young people, you know, that are drinking, having sex, like doing drugs and stuff like. Is that how really you want to be living your life? You know, you're young. You don't need that stuff. Like, I don't know how to say. Like, why are you drinking? Like, you don't need that stuff. Like, is that really how you want to live life? I know I'm repeating myself, but it's like, what's the whole point of drinking? Getting drunk, you know, and the next day you wake up with a headache, and then what? Like, you have pain, like headache or whatever. I mean, I don't really know what's like the after effects of that, but I don't see the point to it.
Yeah, you seriously, like she said, you just do stupid things when you're drunk. I don't know. Maybe we should get someone that drinks next time so they can give their side. But I don't know, I just really, with like the people in my life that drink and seeing how it affects them, like, no, I would not want to do it. It's not attractive. I really don't care. It's just, I'm not attracted to it. I'm like, I wouldn't want to do it. Like she said, I just don't understand it, why you would do that.